It's Reenee, and in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about why you can't manifest what you want. So if you've been trying to manifest something for a long time now and it's not happening, here's why, okay? We've got desires that we want to experience, right? That's the whole point of them. Notice I said experience, not have. I want to experience it. I'm going to use a different marker. I want you to think of this a little bit differently. I want you to think of this as states of being in relation to your desire. So you're either wanting your desire or you're experiencing your desire, right? But there's a very important state in between wanting and experiencing. And this is the absolute most important state of being when it comes to your desire. And that is the state of getting. Okay? You're either the person who's wanting the desire, who's getting the desire, or experiencing the desire. You cannot be in more than one of these states at any given point in time. You can move back and forth between them in relation to the same desire, but you can only be either wanting it, getting it, or experiencing it. You can't be doing two of those things at once. So the idea is you want something, you move quickly to getting it, to the person who's getting it, to the person who's experiencing it. I'm going to give you a really simple example. You want to go on a trip. You realize you need a break, you need a vacation, you want to go on a trip. You're the person who's wanting the desire. You book the trip, and now you realize, okay, I'm getting it. I'm going to be going on a trip. You start packing, you start preparing, you start booking restaurants. At some point, you're going to climb on a plane or land in wherever you're going, and you're now experiencing your desire. You've transitioned through wanting to getting to experiencing. This goes for any desire that you have. No matter what it is that you desire, you're gonna be in one of these three states at any given point in time, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business, whether it's lots of money, whether it's health. You're either wanting it, you're either getting it, or you're either experiencing it. The thing is, you want to move as quickly as possible from here to here, but when you try and do that, you're going to face blocks. And these blocks are thoughts, patterns, and beliefs that you hold to protect you. This is a wall of protection that you've created. And it's kind of there to make you think about whether the thing that you desire is actually good for you or not, right? So these blocks come up, and I'm going to get to these blocks in part 2. Hey guys, so this is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, please go back and watch part 1. We're talking about desires and why you cannot manifest something that you want. Simply because there's 3 states of being with which you can relate to your desire. You're either wanting your desire, getting your desire, and experiencing your desire. The person who's wanting the desire and getting the desire are 2 completely different people. And the misconception is you think they're different people in what they're doing, but really they're different people in what they're feeling and what they're thinking. And so what prevents you from being a person who wants something versus a person who's getting something are your thoughts, patterns, and beliefs. And these are, I call them blocks, because they're literally blocking you from moving there. These thoughts, so how do you know where you're at in terms of your desire? Am I wanting it or am I getting it? You're probably oscillating between the 2. When you think about your desire, how do you feel? Do you feel good or do you feel bad? Because when you start to hit these blocks, it's like banging your head on a brick wall. It hurts, and you start to feel emotions, okay? You're gonna feel emotions. You're gonna hit your head on this brick wall and start feeling emotions. There's 3 types of emotions that you're gonna feel. You're going to feel heavy emotions, sadness, hopelessness, despair, lethargy, fatigue. You're going to feel angry emotions, hot emotions, anger, jealousy, resentment, frustration, irritation, agitation, perfectionism. Or you're going to feel quick emotions, which is anxiety, worry, anxious thoughts, anything that's more to do with thoughts. If you haven't realized, sad, heavy emotions indicate beliefs that are blocking you. Angry emotions indicate patterns that are blocking you. Anxious emotions indicate thoughts that are blocking you from being the person who wants something to being the person who's getting something. So how do you quickly move from wanting to getting and getting through these blocks? For women, the key is in your menstrual cycle. It's PMS. Any woman that has experienced PMS mood swings, has been overwhelmed with these emotions. And why is that happening? It's happening because this is your time in your cycle, and I'm going to make another video on that to explain why that's the time. But that's the time in your cycle where your subconscious is trying to show you your blocks and show you what is actually preventing you from being a wanting person to being a getting person. And moving you into a place where you can feel good about your desires and actually flow right into experiencing them. If any of this resonates with you, I'm launching a course called Manifest with Your Period. Do check it out. It's going to be a 4-week group container where I'm going to guide you through breaking through these barriers and learning how to use your cycle as a powerful tool of manifestation. DM me on Instagram if you want more details.